welcome to another exciting episode of Out of Control, the programme that brings you the very best of the very worst rallying from around the world. Let's have a look at some right now.
He's off. No, he's all right. No, he's off again. No, he's all right. Oh no, he's off again. Well, that really was hopeless. What a way to start the show.
When he plays, it's perfectly clear he's got all the gear, but no idea.
And how did that happen?
Takes his club to the driving range, looks like fun when he's changed, but he swings his arms like a man in pain. He's got all the gear, but no idea.
Looks like the paint job on this has been done by a lunatic let loose with a paintbrush.
We're suits by Armani or over by CK, drinks his ice beer from the bottle every day, but when you see him on the dance floor, he's got all the gear, but no idea.
All right, so perhaps we're being a bit harsh here. This corner's probably not that easy. Well, there's no excuse for this sort of behaviour. And this is Colin McRae driving the course car on the rally that he sponsors and trying to convince people that he's spun there on purpose.
He's got all the gear, but no idea. He looks so good when he's ready to play. Trains so hard each and every day. Would you pick him for your team? No bloody way. He's got all the gear, but no idea. That fella, his muscles so tight, says he can make it all through the night, but when he gets down to it, have no fear, he's got all the gear, but no idea. All the gear.
Hardly surprising no one's rushing to help him. Probably think he doesn't deserve any. Well, let's leave him there, the daft sod, and move on to where help is always at hand, even if you are finished.
Having been responsible for getting the Mini back on its wheels, one spectator feels a reward is in order and promptly makes off with the car. But the driver's not having any of it. Oi, my car, get out! Sometimes it's easy to think that these Finnish spectators perhaps have an ulterior motive when it comes to recovering cars. Is he about to make off with that windscreen rubber, for example? And if so, why? I'm surprised surprised they didn't have that bumper away. Wham bam! No thank you, ma'am. And when they realise that this is a lady driver, all the blokes are keen to offer some advice to her, such as where the ignition key is, and that sort of thing. And let that be a lesson to you, madam. See? What was that then? Sneaked that away, didn't they? Crikey, that was close. Let's just have a look at that one again, as they say on the telly.
Don't try that one at home, but those spins really do put the loon into Looney Tunes. But let's go to some British rallying now, where the gravel's getting just a bit too much for some.
It's a messy old state of affairs here, with drivers all over the place, completely on the limit. And if you hang around long enough, it's in the trees! It's alive! Pretty soon it looks like there's a bit of a rave going on at the side of the stage. Just need a bit of music. I think I'd be tempted to pack it in and go home. When you hear the horn like that, it's just a co-driver's way of saying, oh shit. Last week we showed you a few clips of amateur rally driver James Smith. Here he is again at Sweetland, And having just set the fastest time in his class for the previous stage, he gets a little bit carried away and this happens.
I'm sorry.
That's a bit rare, a driver admitting fault.
I'm sorry.
Well, it's time for a bit of a break now, but to make sure you don't go anywhere, let's just have a quick preview of part 2's upside down world of rallying.
Welcome back to Out of Control. Let's get straight on to part 2 and a bunch of lazy
Well, apparently.
Come on, lad! Come on! Come on, you lazy bastard!
That's all very well, but how many more men does he think he could fit around a Peugeot 106? That'll teach him. Look at the crew there, sitting in the car like true professionals and letting everyone else do the work and get covered in mud. Now this is a big one, and obviously someone's a bit upset about it. It's all very understandable throwing a strop, but have a bit of sympathy for your mate still stuck in a car. Anderson Kilts, eh? Now there's an unusual sponsor. Haven't we seen him before? Thought so. There are plenty of places where you shouldn't really be on a rally stage, and sitting down an escape road having a picnic is certainly one of them. And it's definitely no place for child rearing. No wonder the baby's upset. It would have been even more upset if been hit by a rally car. Only a few people to help here, and it's a bit of a struggle to get this escort back onto its wheels. So they get it onto its side, and then, when they open the door, hey presto, the crew have vanished. Well, it seems they really haven't. Where are they? I can't find them. Look, they must be in there somewhere. Obviously they were okay, just hiding after that embarrassing roll. And here's another one. Now this is single venue rallying, and it's as safe as houses, if you live in a bungalow. And another. Now this is a simple enough bend, but on the outside of it is a deep muddy pool, and that's what all these spectators want to see the cars fall into. A bit like that.
Get over.
Most of them are abject failures though, with only a few getting good marks for style and achievement. But then it really kicks off. It's like bungee jumping for cars, isn't it? You wouldn't think this was the best place to hold a rally, would you? In a caravan park. But then again, most of them don't actually get that far. How can so many people be so wrong? And it doesn't stop there either. This is Long Cross, and the place where you apparently get the best jump in Britain.
That was all quite easy going for a change. Now let's take another trip over to Finland where it's a bit more chaotic.
They just don't do corners, do they? It's a bit like a pinball machine for cars, really, isn't it? Some carry on to get good results, but for others, it's more a question of tilt.
Joo, Lansi on suoraan joulainen siitä. Joo, nesteet siellä, se on siinä. Joo, soitellaan. No niin.
And that's definitely game over. No more balls left.
That lot will do anything to get the car on the road again. But let's see if they get into this week's top 10.
Well, that's the end of this programme, and we are getting close to the end of the series now, so make sure you watch next time when it gets even more out of control.